Well, I'm showing 316, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here. We don't have a huge amount of people, but that's okay. We're going to record this as well, and so if you are aware of anyone that missed this and wanted to be a part of it, we will have this posted on the Rethinking Schools task force shortly. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Patrick McLaughlin, and I work for the Rethinking Schools task force. And today we're going to be talking about our Oxivir 516, which is a new disinfectant that we're going to be rolling out here in the next few days. And I'll talk a little bit about the product and how that rollout is going to go. So just quickly looking at the agenda, we're going to talk about the disinfectant product, the plan for distribution. We're going to talk about the revised cleaning schedule with this new disinfectant in mind, and then just open it up for questions. We gave ourselves about a half an hour today. And if we go quicker than that, that's great. If we need to go a little bit longer than that, that's fine as well. So we'll go ahead and get started here. So Oxivir 516 disinfectant spray will be coming in bottles that look like this. And it's a hydrogen peroxide based disinfectant cleaner. And it will be replacing the SaniQ sanitizer, which came in a bottle that looked like this, as well as the SaniQ disinfectant that came in a bottle that looked like that. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be substituting this hydrogen peroxide based disinfectant for both the SaniQ sanitizer and the SaniQ disinfectant. And the reason behind this decision, we believe that the SaniQ is a great, safe product. However, we believe that this hydrogen peroxide based disinfectant is asthma safer, and it's just a better product all around. To be able to have one product instead of two different products seemed like a win for us. We were able to find it at a cost-effective rate. It's consistent with CDC, California Department of Public Health, as well as our local health guidelines. So we're really happy about this product, and we have product on hand. We have all of the tools that we need in order to start to get this out to all of our classrooms. We did start by giving this product to some of our younger age classrooms, and we have now have enough product so that we can get it out to all of our classrooms. And as far as the distribution goes, we're just going to be asking everyone to use the SaniQ that you have in your classrooms. And as that runs out and you need more SaniQ, just let us know, and then we'll be replacing that SaniQ with the Oxivir as we move forward. So that will be the plan, is again to use the SaniQ that you have on site, and as you use that SaniQ up and you put in new orders, we will be replacing that SaniQ with the Oxivir. And again, we had two different types of SaniQ that we were using. We were using it at the disinfectant and the sanitizer concentration. We'll be replacing both of those with just the Oxivir disinfectant concentration. So one other thing to note is that we have been providing sanitizing wipes, and those were wipes plus sanitizing wipes, and so we have been providing these to all of the classrooms in their classroom kits. I know that a lot of classrooms have been asking for disinfecting wipes, and for many years we were providing those as Clorox disinfecting wipes. Those are very, very difficult to find these days, and so we have been able to procure disinfecting wipes also through Wipes Plus. And so we now have disinfecting wipes available. So they both come from the same company, but there's a sanitizing concentration and a disinfecting concentration. And so if you need disinfecting wipes, we have those available, and they will be in replace of the Clorox wipes. So the same way that we have been ordering disinfecting wipes, you can just check disinfecting wipes and we can get those out to you. We just got a large shipment of those. So I wanted to let you know that as well.
Excuse me, Patrick, can I ask a question about that? If
Please.
someone, so is there a limit as to how many they can they order a case of these disinfectant wipes? I believe, is it 12 packs in a case?
There's
How
12
many?
packs in a case and there's 80 in each pack.
And 80 in
Uh,
each pack. So is there a limit as to how many they can order when they place an order?
I would say that we are discouraging the use of disinfecting wipes, like the heavy use of disinfecting wipes, and I'll show that when I show the cleaning schedule. So there's specific targeted uses of those disinfecting wipes. So I guess what I would say to that is that we want to make sure that classrooms have what they need, but maybe not giving out a case at a time. Maybe we can provide 3 or 4 or 5 packets at a time. We certainly don't want to have to keep bringing them out, and we want to make sure that people have ample supply, but maybe not a whole case at a time. I'd say maybe 5 or let's say a half a case that we can provide at a time, just to make sure that we keep our inventory intact. So as far as the teacher and staff responsibilities moving forward, they're going to remain the same for the most part. And so we are asking teachers and staff to assist with wiping down and spraying the high touch surfaces in the classroom. This is again going to be in addition to custodial support. When we're wiping down and spraying, we want to ensure ventilation when practicable, that by having outside air. We also want to be doing that when students are not at the table or present if possible. If we do need to wipe down spaces with wipes, I would ask that the students be away from that table at least. If you're spraying, we really want to do spraying when students aren't present in the classroom. We're also going to be asking that you return your empty bottles, as always, for refills. So that includes your SaniQ bottles. We can reuse those. So just as always, returning those empty bottles so that we can refill them and reuse them. Bottles are kind of a hard thing to find these days. Continue to communicate when you need new supplies via the order form. And as hopefully all of you have already done, you do need to participate in the Keenan training for teachers and staff. One other thing to note here, you'll see at the bottom of this slide, is that we are going to be creating new order forms, but for now, the order forms still do have the SaniQ disinfectant and sanitizer on the form. So you can just mark SaniQ when you need those products, and we will just fill those orders with the Oxivir. And then for disinfecting wipes, if you need those, again, we have just gotten a large supply of these disinfecting wipes, and so that we can get those out to you as well. So this is the updated classroom cleaning schedule, and there's just a few things I want to point out really quickly. Again, one of our big pushes is that we want to really encourage cleaning over using sanitizing and disinfectants whenever possible. And so, and again, cleaning is just with a mild soap and water. So cleaning desktops, countertops, toys, and chairs after use with the daily sanitizing, either using sanitizing wipes or using our Oxivir spray daily. We are encouraging the use of the disinfecting wipes when we are potentially exposed to human secretion, for lack of a better word. So for bathrooms, potty chairs, toilets, and changing tables, we will use the disinfecting wipes as opposed, so we'll be using the disinfecting wipes as opposed to the sanitizing wipes. The Oxivir spray is a disinfectant spray that we'll be using in all cases. So the other option is just the Oxivir spray. Couple of things down here, toys toys that cannot be cleaned or disinfected should not be used. Toys that students could potentially put in their mouths should be rinsed after spraying with Oxivir. And then air dried. So that's just a precaution that we've added in. So if you have any items that might go in the mouths of students, we are asking you to rinse those items after spraying with Oxivir. And then, in addition, the targeted use of disinfectants is recommended on surfaces and objects touched by multiple students or heavily soiled. So if you did have a surface that a student sneezed on, for example, we would just say, go ahead and use the disinfectant wipe as opposed to the sanitizing wipe. But the sanitizing wipe should really be sufficient in most cases, cleaning and then sanitizing with a sanitizing wipe. So just a quick review of the difference between cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting. Cleaning is removing dirt, dust, or debris, typically with soap and water. And sanitizing and disinfecting are using a chemical in order to kill a virus, bacteria, or organism. And so we always encourage that we do cleaning first, and then we sanitize or disinfect that surface afterwards. And with that, I want to open it up to any questions that you might have. And just feel free to unmute yourself and ask any questions you might have.
I have a question.
Okay.
A couple questions actually.
Sure.
For the sanitizing wipes, are kids not allowed to use those wipes either?
We would ask that no student uses sanitizing or disinfecting wipes. Okay. Students can help with cleaning, so that would be soap and water, but anytime we're using chemicals, those need to stay out of the reach of students.
Okay, and then with the cleaning, is it okay for them to use the sponges? Because I know that was like a question with my staff.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah, I think it is okay to use sponges. We're going to want to wash our hands afterwards. And I've been recommending if you're using sponges for cleaning like daily, I would recommend that you replace that sponge weekly.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And, yeah, you're welcome. And there should be a section on the order form to order more sponges.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, you bet. Any other questions? Okay. Well, I want you to know that if you have any questions or concerns that come up at any point, that the Rethinking Schools Task Force is here to support. Again, the Oxivir 516 is the new product that we're going to be sending out. It's a hydrogen peroxide based disinfectant, and it will be replacing the SaniQ sanitizer and disinfectant with one product. And again, we are asking that folks just use the product that you have in your classroom. When that product is finished, just mark that you need more sanitizer or disinfectant, and we will be just replacing it with the new Oxivir 516. And we very much appreciate all the work that you're doing for the students. And please, please, please let us know if there's anything we can do to support you. And have a wonderful day. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.